this is Rizwan Syed from NRI News 24/7. We are at the CDK Global Employee Meet today, and we have the Managing Director and the Head of HR with us. So we're going to have a short conversation with them about how they are enriching their employees. So what are you doing for your employees? How are you creating a better environment for them and a better experience?
Yeah, I think I'll, my learned colleague here will be able to elaborate a lot more. But our whole drive for the last 3 years has been about making sure that we make our workplace a great place to work. And Great Place to Work Institute is actually certified as 3 years in running. And that's been the hallmark of how we've gone about it. Now, when we talk about enriching employees, it comes from various ends, right? One is about learning. The other is about making sure that they're getting growth. The third is about making sure that they enjoy the workplace.
Correct.
They feel that it's home away from home, and all of those factors have been taken into account to make sure that we get the right mix and create that environment within which employees thrive. What I'm really proud about is that when our employees even leave us, they leave us not grudgingly, they leave us in pain, saying, because it's such a great opportunity out there, I want to go and grab that. It's my time in my career to go and do that. But I loathe the idea that I'm going to be taking. Yeah. And that's a fantastic testimony of what we've been able to create. But a lot more detail from Joy, of course, because he drives all that for me.
So, can we have your opinion about it?
So absolutely, like our MD Arvind said, we as an organization do focus a lot on creating the employee experience in the organization. He already touched upon the key pillars of our employee experience philosophy at CDK. Just to put it very simplistically, earning, learning, fun, pride. These are 4 things that we believe firmly are important to our employees, and we have instituted formal processes around building initiatives around all of those things. And what you see here is in a way the fun side of what we believe, also creating that pride element in people. Annual days, company days are all things that many companies do, but what differentiates the way we do our annual day, which we call it as Convergence, is the entire event is in a way conceptualized, designed and executed by our own employees. That makes it as very special. And we are so very thrilled about putting up this sort of a program in front of our families. So in a way, if you look at this is about celebrating life. This is about celebrating work. This is about celebrating let's say success in life. And what better way to do it than to do it along with the family? And our employees have been looking forward to these sort of events, and we, the leadership team, have been so very proud of hosting this and highlighting the culture of this workplace, which our MD already said it as a great workplace experience. That's the culture of this place.
So, employees, they come to you with a preset of knowledge, but as they work along projects, they need a lot of upskilling and training. So do you have any programs for your people who are a part of your HR team to upskill themselves? Or do you have any specific programs for people whom you can induct in as interns and then upskill them so that they can work with you on your projects?
So, you want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
All right. We really go deeper into the academia than what normally people do. We have a program called Academia, actually.
Okay.
And academia is about engaging engineering students in their 3rd year.
Okay.
And the whole idea is really to get to students at a point where they're beginning to think professionally. Yeah. And try and bring in that insight, that input into them, whereby they start engaging with the professional world. So they actually work on projects that we carve out of a main production, requirements, if you like, and work through that alongside our team, and our engineers actually groom them in terms of what the outcome needs to.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So there's academia. Then there's the internship program.
Okay.
Many of these academia students, by virtue of having got to know us, probably qualify for internship. But our internship selection goes a lot wider than that as well.
Okay.
And out of that, we bring interns in. And the internship program, again, unlike many other companies, I'm very clear on that, and Joy is very clear on that. It's not about doing some sideline, small projects which are meaningless in nature. They do production work. Our interns actually deliver work to us which goes to production, goes as part of our products. When they have gone through the 1 year or 6 months of internship, depending on what their curriculum demands, they obviously go out with our certification, but we also give them the placement offer. Okay. Depending on their performance, of course. The great thing for us, Rizwan, has been that literally 98 to 99% of our interns have got absorption rate in so many years. Okay. Because the quality of selection in the first place and the quality of work we do with them in terms of their development and in terms of their engagement, ends up in a place where they want to be with us and we want them with us as well. So then they join us as grads and they carry on the career from there.
Okay.
So we have lots and lots of people out here in Pune who will be coming for this evening to enjoy themselves, who are interns or academia students converted to grads and converted to permanent employees who are still with us. Joy, to build on that.
Absolutely, and the second part of the learning experience is about people who are already on board with us, who may have spent some time with us. We have launched a program called CareerX.
Okay.
Now, of course, all of these progressively looking workplace will have a lot of initiatives around learning, because that's almost like a basic need, given that we are in the technology space. The CareerX is an open invitation to employees to think about their next level career and start planning towards that. So it's not just an announcement. We request them to take it seriously, and we come out with various initiatives to make sure that we support them to look at their next level career and make it there. We have our internal career progression programs, which means as and when there is an opportunity for people to pick up internal opportunities, we publish it, and then we obviously groom them to get to that level. So CareerX has been a kind of a big time pull internally, which probably not many companies do it the way that we do, because we this program is actually open to everybody at every level.
Okay.
Someone as soon as someone comes on board, we start telling them, start looking at your next level, which is something very unique, right? People normally look at their growth after spending 2 to 3 years in the organization, whereas in our case we tell them, start looking at your next level growth or next level role right from now.
Wow,
that's what CareerX is as well.
Yeah, and there's one more dimension to it, Rizwan, if I may. I mean, we firmly believe that growth is not linear in one dimension. Yeah. Okay. And that's why the CareerX program is so important to us, because that actually encourages our employees to think multidimensional, non-linear. Okay. And that's what they aspire to be. I mean, somebody might have come in as a test engineer. Okay. But he or she can aspire to be a software engineer someday, or they can even aspire to be a product person someday, product manager, a product owner, and they should be allowed that. It is not like you came down the stream and that's it, you're done for life. You're going down that rabbit hole and no other. So the CareerX program is designed in a manner where it encourages employees to actually think multidimensional, think of their growth in various respects in a non-linear fashion.
Well, thank you so much, and I believe all of you are going to enjoy today the Convergence, where you guys are going to celebrate togetherness along with all your teams, the new ones and the ones who have been there with you for a long time. So thank you again, Mr. Arvind, Mr. Joy. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.